Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Angelique with This Twisted Life. Today we are going to do a grocery haul from BJ's, Costco's, and Sam's. So I'm going to show you guys what me in the future picked up from the grocery store. So let's start off. Let's see. I'm going to try to remember where I got everything from. We'll start with BJ's because we have memberships to all three of them just because they all have different prices on different things, and his job got one, my job got one, and then we purchased one for the business, so we just have three of them. So we'll talk about the one from BJ's, which is where my job gave us the card from. Let's see, well actually it was a discounted card, but for a very discounted price. So we like to get the big thing of paper towels from them. So we got us a large thing of paper towels because my family is large at this moment and we go through a lot of paper towels. So I always get this one here. It has like a total of, let's see how many rows, 12 rows, and it is actually a total of 784.8 square feet of paper towels. So we put these in the bathrooms, we put them in the kitchen. We use them a lot. Sometimes a roll may go in the shed because my boys do like to hang out in the shed. It's where they play video games and things at, and they hang out with their friends in the shed. So sometimes we have paper towels in there. So we run through a lot of paper towels, and we were like almost completely out. So we purchased some more. And again, these came from BJ's, and I want to say it was like $16.99 for the pack of these. And then at BJ's, we also like to get the toilet paper from there. So we always get the big thing of toilet paper like this, which is and both of these are by Berkeley Jensen. That's what both of these brands are by, Berkeley Jensen, and it is a brand that BJ's carry, but we're on a septic tank, so we have to make sure that whatever toilet paper we get is septic tank approved, and this one is. So we just get this 2-ply roll right here, and in here you get 32 rolls at 776.5 square feet per package, which isn't bad. Also at BJ's, we picked up onions. We got onions from there and bell peppers, which is down here. God bless you, baby. We got a bag of onions, bag of bell peppers, and that is pretty much all we got from the BJ's. We also went to Sam's, and in Sam's we purchased this ribbon here because I am going to do another wreath for my door out front, and I wanted it to be more summery, so I picked up this here. This was like $7.99, you guys, and this is a huge roll of ribbon. I love this ribbon, and I got this yellow and white gingham to pair with it. I am going to make the cutest little wreath for our front door. You guys will see. Maybe I'll video me making that wreath, and you guys can see me making a wreath, and I'll show you a finished picture of it, and then we'll put it on the door, and I'll show you what it looks like on the door. So we got that from Sam's. We also, come on baby. We also picked up a thing of tuna fish. I like to get the big pack of tuna fish in water because I don't like the one in oil. So we do get the one in water. We did get that from Sam's. And what else we got from Sam's? Oh, we got deodorant from Sam's. Was it at Sam's? Yeah, we got the deodorant from the Sam's. And we got my olive olay from the Sam's. And I'm kind of thinking, I think we got this from Sam's. I think we got both of those from Sam's because at BJ's they only sell the solid, and I like the gel deodorant, so I never get the deodorant from BJ's because I do like the gel. So we picked that up. The future needed some body wash, so we picked him up some body wash as well. This is his brand of choice right here. Get you back up right here, and this was a double pack. So yeah, I think he paid like $12 for his. I want to say mine was more. Mine was like I think it was like 11 something for the deodorant and 14 something, I want to say, for the body wash. I do like this. I usually get Dawn dish detergent, but this time I decided I was going to try the brand from the store. So, and I want to say this is Costco's. So we got this from Costco's, and then I said, well, let's just try this, Kirkland's, and this is a Costco brand. So my dog is barking. I am so sorry. Someone is coming through the front door, and he is not like that. So we got this from Costco's, and we got this from Costco. I love this power wash. If you've never used a Dawn power wash, you should definitely try this. With a daddy scrub or a mama scrub is like genius. So that was a purchase from the Costco's. This was also a Kirkland brand, and it was from the Costco's as well. And this is just the gallon Ziploc bag. And I usually get Ziploc, but instead of getting Ziplocs, I decided that I was going to try this brand just because you got more bags and you also got larger bags. So we decided, hey, let's give it a try. Let's see. All about saving some coins. So that was from there. I'm going to mix this up, y'all, because I don't know what I got what from. I know I got these from BJ's Cuties. I love Cuties. I love them because they're sweet. When I want something really sweet, when I got a cankering, I can always just pop a cutie in my mouth and be good to go. So I did pick up the Cuties from there. And we already talked about the bell peppers and the onions. And then we picked up, let me show you what else we got. Now, these were definitely from Costco. We picked up, and I'm going to hold this bag because I have to change bags. So we're going to do a seafood boil in the very near future. So we was like, oh, those shrimps will be good. So we got these big old jumbo, huge, ginormous shrimps that we're going to put into our shrimp boil from Costco's. And we picked up some salmon right here, and this is a 2-pack of salmon right here, so it's actually 2 of them in here. So we got some salmon, and we picked up, I think, all of our meat. Well, no, this, oh yeah, because this came from Sam's, because we was like, oh, the price is good on that. We picked up some chicken, and this chicken, this pack here was $4.55, and chicken is so high now, so we literally got 2 of these because we was like, let's just get 2. And then we also picked up, so this is the second one like that, right here, because we was like, we eat a lot of chicken. Can't go wrong with chicken. We got the thighs, also, $6.50 for the thighs. So we got 2 of these. We got 2 of these, and all of these will be broken down and put into Ziploc bags. Now this is from the Sam's. This is just some cut up beef cubes that I was like, oh, I can use this to make yakami with, or beef stew, but probably yakami. And then this was also from the Sam's, Italian sausage. So I'm like, when we grilling out, this would be great to just put on the grill. That, and we picked this up from the Costco's. Pork chops, because you know we like some other pork chops. Use that for that. And we picked up, I think this is the last thing we got. So not a huge haul. This is pork tips, so like rib tips. We're gonna do these on the grill and cut them into rib tips and dip them. So that should be good for today. And that is all I have for our little grocery haul today. So you guys got to see what we got from the store. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get this kitchen together. We're going to pack these things up and put them in a freezer because that's where they need to go. So give me a second while I get everything together so we can pack these things up and get them ready for the freezer. Alrighty, I think I still got some Ziploc bags left over from my last haul of Ziploc bags. So we're gonna use those first. So I'll get those out the pantry first. I do have some, got quite a bit. You know, the last time I did buy Kirkland's, I tried to so I must, okay, so I'm good with these because I got these last time. I don't know why I thought I got the Ziplocs last time, because I know that's what I used to always get, the Ziploc. And look, you guys, I am wearing my apron. I actually made this apron for myself. I'm coming closer so you guys can see it. I embroidered this little stack of little chicks on it. I absolutely love this apron. I made sure I had 2 pockets on it. I put this here so I can throw a towel in there if I need to. And guess what, you guys? It is actually 2-sided. It's a 2-sided apron. So I really just designed this apron the way I would have liked it to have been. So if I'm working and one side gets to be a little grimy, I can flip it over. So yeah, but anytime I'm in the kitchen doing anything, I like to have an apron on. Just trying to keep my clothes nice and clean. Especially if I'm doing like what I'm doing today, where I'm fooling around with meat and all. I really, really, really prefer to have an apron on. So we're gonna break all of this meat down and put it in the freezer, starting with, let's start with the chicken. Now usually when I pack my chicken and I got legs and thighs, what I tend to do is I'll mix the legs and the thighs. So I'll do bags of legs and thighs, kind of like a serving size. So I don't have to defrost like all of it. I only have to defrost what I'm going to use. Let me turn you guys around. I got my tracker on, y'all. I don't know if I told y'all, but I am loving this Osmos camera. I'm gonna raise y'all up too. I really am. This camera is so awesome. So you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's better. Right. This camera is like the bomb diggity. I'm so happy I invested in it. So we are going, again, my family size is kind of large. So, and usually when I cook, I don't know about you all, but I like to cook for 2 days and not 1. So I try to make sure when I do cook, I try to make sure there's enough left over for at least 2 days. Sometimes I'll meal prep, but I haven't been doing that since we moved into this house. Yeah, I just think it's better when you do it that way. That way you're not in the kitchen cooking all the time. I mean, if you're going to cook, you might as well cook enough for 2 days, possibly 3. And especially if you're taking it to work for lunch. Because I'm not that person that'll be like, oh, I don't want to eat that, you know, because I had that already. No, I'm not that girl for that. No, I will definitely, most definitely eat it again. 2, 4, 5. This, so that will be 1 bag right there. Yeah, and then we'll do the same thing. As a matter of fact, yeah, I do have more legs. I do have more legs. We're gonna be able to get a good bit out of it. Food is so expensive at the store, like seriously. So when we see stuff on sale, we do try to load up on it. Chicken is one of those things that we do eat a lot of because it's not expensive. So, you know, you can afford to go all in on the chicken. And then we really love seafood in this house as well. So definitely wanted to get some seafood in the mix. Here, this bag here up, and then we're gonna do 1 more bag, and yeah, that'll be it for the chicken. I need to let the air out of these, so I don't want all that air in it. Package all of these up, and these are not like those super big pieces of chicken. That's another thing. I often wonder what they do to the chicken when it is so huge. Like, what kind of steroids is this chicken on, and what am I feeding my family? So, I'm going to pop the air out of all of these bags. If you're saying you want to get one of those vacuum suction things, we was looking at one on Amazon. Because when we was in Costco, we looked in Costco's, BJ's, and Sam's, and the price they wanted for it was like, to me, astronomical for the need. So, yeah. You know what I need to do too? I need to turn my mic on. Hold on. And I do need one of these. Because again, we were running low on these, so leave that. So I had to turn my mic on. There we go. Hopefully the sound quality before this is good. Alrighty. Gonna pack these up in the freezer because it's not like we'll be cooking these right now. So let's put these in the freezer. Put this in the freezer. This is probably, I don't know what that is. I think I had like 2 bags of chicken. I had like 2 bags of chicken left in there, so definitely needed to re-up on the chicken. Next up is the pork chops. We'll separate the pork chops. Good thing is I don't have to cook today because my son stepped up to the plate and he cooked. He grilled some chicken, he did some turkey burgers, he did some baked beans. So guess who don't have to cook? Yeah, happy about that. And I think he did like he did some sausage and maybe some wieners. I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, he did his thing on the 1s and 2s. So while we were at the store, he was in here hooking it up. Yep, and he went to the store and paid for most of the stuff too, which was awesome. Hey son, I'm talking about how awesome you was for cooking dinner for us. Telling the viewers how awesome you was for hooking it up for us.
Thank you.
This is my son that hooked it up right here. On the 1s and 2s.
Yeah, no.
And everything looks amazing. I haven't had anything to eat because when we went out to the Costco's and the BJ's, well, not really the BJ's because BJ's don't do that, but when we went to the Costco's and the Sam's, you know how they always have their little samplers. So I think I had enough samplers today to fill me up. So I am not hungry right now, but I will get some later. But the future said the beans was really good because last time he did the beans, he did baked beans, but he added brown sugar to it, and they were like sweet. So this time he was like, I'm not adding no more sugar to it. We like, yes. So this time, amazing. Yes, really, really good. He did a great job with it. Matter of fact, when I picked these pork tips up, I thought of him because I was like, he's probably going to be the one to get in here and actually cook those for us on the grill when it's time. And we're going to separate that into 2 bags. Oh, they nice sizes too, you guys. Really nice sizes. Yeah. 4, 5. Yep. 5 a piece in each bag. That will work. That will definitely work. Last thing we have is the salmon. Oh, forgot. Got the sausage. Don't want to forget the sausage. That's going to get separated in 2 bags as well. And this actually came in 2 rolls. So 4, 6, 8. So it's 18 of these in a package. And again, this is something they could throw on a grill. My men love to grill, so it's always somebody on the 1s and 2s outside grilling up. I'm here for it. I'm not too much of a griller, so it's nice that, you know, they like doing it. The last thing we have to put away is the salmon. Now probably next weekend we'll probably run out maybe to the farmer's market and get some things that we need. But usually when him and I go to the grocery store, it's kind of like an outing for us, time for us to spend together, which is, you know, very important to do. So we kind of use that as a bonding time for us, which is why we don't mind going to all these different stores, because it's just merely an outing for just the 2 of us where we can just spend time one-on-one with each other. And yeah, we enjoy it. We enjoy it. And plus it makes it, when you do that, it makes it where it doesn't feel like it's a chore or anything. Oh, you know what? We also have the shrimps. Forgot about those. So we'll put the salmon, we'll do the salmon first. We'll do the salmon and then we'll do that because, yeah, this salmon needs to be cut up. So we're gonna cut it up first. We're gonna cut the salmon up first. And then we'll package it after we cut it. So we're gonna cut this up. Yep. And let's go from this end. Beautiful. There we go. So we're gonna do it, and then we're just gonna slice it. I just really just wanna cut it this way, because what I plan on doing with this is dropping it in a cream sauce with spinach and mushrooms and sun-dried tomatoes in it. That's what I'm gonna do with it. So it'll be enough for only one day's meal because, yeah, my family will go through this salmon. But I've been wanting to eat some of that. So when we were at the Sam's, I was like, yeah, I'm buying it. There we go. Yeah, with some portobello mushrooms and some sun-dried tomatoes, a cream sauce, and some spinach. It's going to be absolutely delicious. And then last but not least, the shrimps. Now I could have left this in this bag, but yeah, it'll be quicker to defrost them if I split it in half instead of having it all in this big bag. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pour half in here and put the other half in another Ziploc bag, just for defrosting purposes. Just for defrosting purposes. And again, you know, these were the shrimps that I said we were gonna get when we do the little seafood ball. So I don't even have to, like, these won't need to be cleaned or peeled or any of that other than just some rinsing off. That's about it. And that will do it for that. I looked at the oxtails there because I've been wanting some oxtails, but the price isn't what I want to pay yet because it was like $30-something at Costco, so that's usually where we get them from. And they have like 2 packs in a pack for $30-something, which isn't bad. The last time I made them, I want to say for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Thanksgiving. And I think we end up buying like 3 packs, so 6 in total. So we spent like $100 on oxtails. But man, they were so good. And it meant a lot. It was able to accommodate my large family plus the guests that we had over. And we had leftovers, which is amazing for oxtails because usually you don't have leftovers. But I was glad that, you know, people didn't like go ham and go in, and that we were able to have some leftovers of it. But yeah, everybody was able to get what they wanted, and we still had some leftovers. They were so tender and flavorful. Next time I make oxtails, I'm definitely going to record that because yeah, it was good. It was really good. All right, now we're gonna just go ahead on and get all of this food put up, and then we'll work on getting this kitchen put back together. And then we'll focus on the living room because yeah, it's a mess too. One thing about it, when you have a lot of people living with you, yeah, things get a little bit messy. And I can be honest and say, my kids, although I didn't raise them that way, they are not like the neatest people in the world. Yeah, they are, be honest, they're trifling. I said it, they're trifling. All right, that is everything all put away. So now we're going to get this kitchen in order. So we are going to just call it quits here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Share me with your friends and your family. Ring that bell to be notified for any videos I may upload in the future. And yeah, that is it. So let's turn you around and let you guys see how it looks. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was so much fun. Thank you for being my therapist and allowing me to just lay on your couch and just vent. That is so important. So thanks again, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.